Life Hackers, Janine here from Lupus Health Shop. Welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for lupus warriors, supportive family and friends to learn more about lupus and how to decrease symptoms naturally, as well as any root causes. Do you want to thrive in spite of lupus, prevent pain, decrease symptoms, and really get to the bottom of your disease? Make sure to subscribe and don't forget to click on that bell so that you don't miss out on any Lupus Life Hack videos. Let's dive in. So this week's topic is all about how to travel with lupus in comfort and how to reduce the anxiety or the stress or the fear of traveling and turning a flare, of getting sick, and how to enjoy the flight. First, I just have to say, plan for the worst. If the flight attendants are not eating the same food you are, then you don't even want to eat it. So, bring your own food. You can bring any food you want, as long as it's not a liquid. It's not even, like, you don't even, plus you can't really trust if they are gluten-free, dairy-free. I've done that before, and they've been really good, with international flights at least, where they will serve like salads and fruit, so you can't go wrong with that. But if they're serving any packaged items, I would just bring my own, and you can always store it for later and have it as a snack, because you can't trust that there's preservatives in it, there's other gluten or maybe cross-contamination. I mean, even Tic Tacs have gluten, so you never really know when you're eating gluten or eating dairy, because there's in everything unless you read it yourself. My carry-on, I'm gonna bring a backpack and I'll show you that. This is a heavy-duty backpack that I'm obsessed with. It was built really because, well, for me it's great because you can put your laptop in there, and this side, and it's padded. It has leather straps. It's really, I mean, I've packed this to the max and it has never ripped once. It also has a nice hole in the back so you can slip it right over your suitcase. When you're pulling your suitcase around or another carry-on, you can slip this right over it. And that's why I like it, because it gives my back break. So, in the compartments, I'm able to keep everything organized. The top of it has a nice mesh pack where I can put any money, don't mind the nails, where I can put any money, that way you know you'll be good. And then there's another zipper that's plastic, so you can put anything there that might spill, clean powder, stuff like that. And then there is a buckle on the inside. This buckle can hold together anything that you need, whether it's clothes, you don't want it to fall out everywhere. It unzips completely, so you can pack it to the max, and it keeps it organized. So this is definitely my favorite. It has never let me down once. Like what you see so far, subscribe and click on the bell so you don't miss out next week on our new video. Now back to the topic of the week. So now that you got your backpack all ready to go, what are you supposed to put in it? The most important thing to put in is delicious food. Easy tasting, filling food to bring. If you can, I would go to Walmart and you can get those silicone collectible containers. That way it won't take up as much room when you're done eating. And it has lots of different areas that keep everything separate. So you can put salad dressing in one, and it has one giant lid where it suctions to each area. It's also less plastic, and it won't break down as much when you cook it in the microwave for future use. What you can put in there: apples, dates, different vegetables. I like to saute vegetables and just throw it in the bigger area. Then I'll put a sweet potato on the other side. Then I'll put maybe some type of coconut dessert. That way I still get my crunch, sweetness, and my health, and the healthy flavors all in. You can also bring almonds. Those travel to go, like almond butters. As long as it's 3.4 ounces or less, you're allowed to bring it on the plane. You can bring dark chocolate, which is my all-time favorite. They have a thin mint peppermint one, or they have a peppermint chocolate one that tastes just like a thin mint cookie, and it's healthy, so there is no loss to that. It's a win-win. You can also make zucchini muffins, add maca powder, cacao, flaxseed, or fruit. The powerhouse meal right there. It'll keep you full and satisfied. What's another great thing to do is bring parsley, mint, or cabbage. It is a really good chelator or heavy metal detoxer. And when you're in the plane, you're not breathing in fresh air, it's all circulated. So it's really good to have that on hand. Keeps your breath refreshed and it helps clean your organs. I always bring electrolyte powder. A good one to bring would be one that doesn't have any sugar, carbs, preservatives, or food colorings that are not vegetable based. My favorite one is GoUltima. I like to bring theirs, and it's a small packet, so it's totally fine to bring on the plane. That way you'll stay hydrated. I would bring a 20-ounce empty water bottle, and you can fill it up after the airport, and then as you go, you can drink that without bothering the flight attendant. You're less, like if you have anxiety about like ringing the bell too much, because I do, I always prepare myself for that. And I sit on the end seat, don't bother anyone. A tip that I do suggest is to bring vitamin C, about 1,000 milligrams. I know you're probably thinking like, no, we can't take vitamin C, it's an immune booster, but there's a difference between supporting your immune system and boosting it. So when you're taking it, take it with vitamin A and zinc. And this isn't something you should be taking every day, but it's going to help support your immune system and prevent any type of ailment or any type of flu or cold that you could get from other people that are traveling sick. Always bring extra meds and CBD oil, or CBD cream actually. I would for sure put it on right before you're going and leave it in your car, whoever's dropping you off. That way you're good to go. I would always bring extras. You never know what you're gonna need or what's gonna happen, and it's best to be prepared. Plus, if they lose your luggage, you're without it for so long. I always bring a week's worth of meds on my carry-on. Another tip, get those memory foam neck pillows and get a blanket that folds up and snaps onto it. That way you're warm. You're not using those other blankets that are provided on the plane, because those are actually reused. They just put them back in the plastic bags. If you didn't know that, now you know, and now you'll see why you should bring your own. It's so gross. You bring one that folds up, then you can connect it to your neck pillow, and you can connect the neck pillow to your backpack. That way you're not taking up any more room in your backpack, and you still have what you need to feel comfortable and relaxed. Lastly, stretch your legs. Do not be shy about asking someone to move or to get up. Maybe pick an aisle seat. That's what I do. Now I can stretch my legs more, and I don't need to worry about asking people to move or worry about people sleeping. That way you can walk around, go in the back, and do some leg stretches, do some arm stretches. You're the one that has to deal with the pain if you're sit still for so long. So don't even think about other people. Just be mindful of where you're doing it and what you're doing so you don't hit anyone. Let me guess. You struggle with hair loss before, whether it's temporary or whether it's something you're going through right now. If you have, next week I'll have a video on temporary hair loss, permanent hair loss, why it happens, and the connection with lupus. Make sure to click on these two videos right here, and that way you'll stay on top of lupus symptoms, causes, and what to do about it. Subs if you loved it, thumbs if you liked it, and as always, I appreciate your support, and I will see you next week.